For this assignment, you'll need a ruler, a blank piece of paper, some scissors, and a piece of paper with lines on it that are about a 1/4 inch apart from each other. If you have lined piece of paper like this, awesome. If you don't and you only have blank paper, you can draw the lines on there using a ruler. We're going to cut this paper into a square, and it's 8.5 inches across. That's your standard size, and it's 11 going this way, so I need to subtract 2.5 inches from the top. Just going to measure down 2.5 inches, which happens to be on this line right here. And since that line's already there, I'm going to go ahead and just cut along that line to get my square. If you don't have scissors, just bend it right there and rip off that side carefully. Now I'm going to fold this in half 3 times. Going to make those creases nice and crisp. And when you fold it in half 3 times, make sure the lines on the paper are going horizontal. You don't want to fold it in half this way. Make sure the lines are going just like you were reading the paper or writing on it. Once you've folded it in half 3 times, you're going to unfold it. Like that. You want some of these folds still to exist so it's bumpy. And then you'll set it just in front of yourself. I'm going to move mine off the camera so I have room for this paper, and that's about where you want to put it. Put your paper on your drawing surface and then have the folded paper just on top of that. Now you're going to draw this paper, and you'll notice how the lines, when you look at it, the lines are going the direction of the planes of the paper. A plane is a flat surface, and we've created a bunch of different flat surfaces that are going in different directions by folding the paper. I'm going to lightly sketch mine first before I go back with my ruler and make sure all the lines are straight. And as I sketch, I'm going to pay close attention to the very top of the paper and the zigzag that's created at the very top of the paper by those folds. It goes something like that. From each of these points where there's a change in direction, I can draw a line that's parallel to this first one, go in the same direction as that first one. So I'm going to draw a bunch of lines just coming down, lightly of course, that are going the same direction. Now if you take a look again, you'll notice that the lines on the bottom of the paper are parallel to these lines. So if this line right here is going this direction, the trick you can do is put another pencil or straight object going the same direction as that top one and draw a line like that. Then right here, it's almost going the same direction, just slightly off. Another line there. Then, looks like I missed a line. I need to have a line right here. From that point and come down, it goes this direction. Then down. So I'm drawing the bottom of this paper just like the top is. Okay. Now I want to come in and lightly straighten these lines with my ruler just to make it look nice. Okay, and now if I look at the lines that are going across the paper, they are parallel to the top and the bottom. So they're going to follow. I'm just going to use my ruler and go down each of, we'll just call them a column. I'll space. I'm not going to measure these out so they're all exactly the same, even though you could, and maybe you should, but just try to make them about the same space from each other. Make sure they're parallel, because if you start to curve your ruler, they're going to be off. So it's a good idea to start lightly in case you need to go back and erase and fix some things. Okay, at this point I can look and see on this side of the ruler, make sure it's still lined up. All the way to the bottom. Then this line would go parallel to this line right here. And this, I've got this skinny little portion of that side. So I have to put these tiny little lines in here. I'm going to finish this column first. It'll go all the way down. I can already see that I messed up this line. It's not quite parallel to that first one, so I need to fix it. All right, I'm going to keep drawing this. So if you want to skip to the end to see how it turns out, go ahead and skip to the end. Or if you feel confident enough, you can go ahead and get started on your own drawing. Okay, let's go back and polish this up a little bit. Make sure all these lines are going the same direction. Now, if you really wanted to finish this, you could add some value to it. Different planes, a change in direction is a change in value. So if you just notice the paper that you're looking at, this might be darker than here. This is darker than here, and you can add some shading. You don't have to. This assignment is mostly just about line. So if you finish it to this point, you're good. If you want to take it a step further and challenge yourself, you can add shadow underneath and on the surface of the paper. Be sure to take a picture and submit.